Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. So today, what I thought I would do, I'm on this kind of like affordable streak at the moment where I want to see how affordable we can get our makeup and how we can save money in general when it comes to makeup. So what this video is today, I went on Amazon and I found the cheapest makeup I could find. Now, cheap meaning it didn't cost much money. I don't know the quality because I haven't tried it just yet, but we're going to do that today. Now, here's the deal with this, right? When I went on Amazon, I would find a lipstick that was like $1 or like £1, but postage would be $10 or £10. I'm like, how? No. So I found the ones with the cheapest postage and also the cheapest price point in general. So just before we get into that, say if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Robert. I'm a professional makeup artist here on YouTube and also in real life. It's my goal to help you become a pro yourself or just someone who's really good at makeup. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, then do please consider subscribing and please follow me on my other socials. This vein in my eye. You know what? I need to prime my eyelids just very quickly because I couldn't find a primer. Okay, so let's go in with our first product. This is the Technic Mesmerizing Pressed Pigment Palette. I'll put the prices up on the screen here for you. This is a cute little green color story. Now, here's the deal, right? I have learned not very recently, that affordable and cheap doesn't always mean terrible. So I'm looking at these and I am thinking the mattes maybe do look quite tightly pressed, so I don't know how much pigment we're going to get from them. Oh no, actually they don't. Let's give it a go, shall we? Let's do a halo eye situation so then we can use more. Wait, did I do that recently? I filmed so many videos in advance that I have no idea like where I am. Okay, so let's start off with this green here. Oh no, it's actually very pigmenty and dusty. There's a lot of fallout coming off. Oh my goodness me. Wow, that's a lot of pigment. But does it blend? That's what I want to know. And can we build on top, like other colors on top? Because you know, I usually have that issue with more affordable eyeshadows. Last night, there was thunder and lightning. I was like, this is it. This is the end of summer. And I'm so happy. I could not be happier. It's gone for another year. You won't hear British people complaining about the heat for another year. It's blending quite nicely. It has like a nice fade to it. This is nice, you know. Why do I know this brand's name? Have I used them before? Sorry, something just flew across my window. It was like a huge pigeon or a dragon. It was huge. So far, so good. There's a tiny bit of fallout, but I always start with my eyes first to prevent that anyway, to, you know, not have to worry about that. I just wipe it away before I get on with my skin with a bit of the skincare moisturizer primer, whatever it is I've used. What the fuck is going on? Things are moving in here. This isn't bad. I'm very impressed. Like, this eyeshadow is completely acceptable. Like, it's blending just like any high-end eyeshadow. It's really nice. I swear this was really cheap as well. Like, really affordable. Let's not, while I'm doing this, by the way, let's not, take cheap as a bad word. It is cheap. It doesn't cost much. It's cheap. My blending could be a bit better today, but the eyeshadow is looking nice. Yeah, I like it, you know. Okay, let's go in for this darker brown just to deepen up the outside corners a little. No, that's that kind of brown where it's actually, I don't know. Okay, let's try it. It's kind of like not actually darker than the green. It's just brown. Oh, I mean, it looks fine on camera. We'll just do that. Now, it'd be nice to see. I do find sometimes with more affordable and cheap eyeshadows is that they don't tend to sit on top of their own formula very well. So if this blends out nicely without just completely disappearing, then I think we're onto a winner with this palette. Yes. Let's see, what is going on with my blending today? I'm going through one of those moments where I have so much to do, but I feel like my body wants to be sick, but it's not allowing itself to do so. Okay, so I'm thinking either this green, that's beautiful, or this gold. You can't even see it. Okay, I'm gonna do this gold. It's like solid with this kind of shimmer on top. Let's use our fingers. really feel like I might have done this look very recently, and if so, I'm sorry. I did. No, I didn't. Did I? Go in this like greeny shimmer, and we'll just tap that dead in the middle, just to add a bit more dimension to the eye look. It's all right. It's okay. I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed. To be fair, I did expect it to be a little bit crappy, not just because it's affordable, but when I looked at the actual product itself, sorry, I'm cleaning my hands, I was like, that doesn't look the best. Okay, just before we finish up around the eyes, check for fallout. It's a tiny little bit. It's not anything crazy. Let's go on to our concealer for today, and this is the Hypoallergen. Oh, what? Dermatologist. Okay, what's the brand? Belle? I want to say Belle. Lightening Concealer. Dermatologist approved hypoallergenic. It's a lot of unnecessary words. So it has a little brush like this. And this is the twister. Okay. I do like concealers like this, like with a little brush on the end there. Ooh, there's no real smell. But I did just use a Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer, so my whole house smells from that one usage of that sanitizer. This is it's very, I don't know why, but when I see like concealers in twisty like brushes, I don't expect it to be the fullest coverage, but this has a really good, very thick, creamy consistency. Actually blends a really long way. I think I may have used too much here. Let's just blend that in into these areas. You know what? It's almost kind of. It feels like it's almost set on the skin. It feels a little bit dry. Not dry as in... Actually, let me check. I wouldn't say it was cakey in any way, but maybe I would suggest if you do have a drier skin, then go ahead and prep your skin perhaps a little bit more than you would your under eyes maybe. Because it is slightly dry. I don't know if you're going to see much texture, but it is slightly dry. I'm kind of just... It's all right. That's nice. It's not my favorite concealer ever, of course, but it's usable. It has coverage. Should we try and cover a blemish and just see how we get on with that? Let's leave that a few minutes just to kind of do its thing, and then we'll go and blend that in. And let's move on to our foundation. This is foundation. Now, this is the only shade I have, so if it's wrong, then that's just going to be life, I'm afraid. So this is the oh no, there's a foundation mark on it, like someone's touched it with foundation fingers. Oh well. Soft Matte Long Wear Liquid Foundation QIC Coverage Foundation. Naturally flawless, oil absorbing, lightweight feel. Always shake before use. Right, let's check this before. I know we're going to go over this, but I just wanted to see how much it covered. Yeah, pretty good, right? I mean, if there wasn't the texture of a spot, this would be that's good. Very good, very nice. Okay, now I'm not too... I said this about every product, but I'm not on the side of this one. I don't think it's going to be very good. Not just because the foundation match might be slightly off, but because I just feel like it's not going to be the best. Yeah, that's going to be pale. Whoopsie. We have a bronzer though, so that's fine. Oh, it's very dry. Very heavily fragranced as well. Which I actually don't mind if it's a nice fragrance. Some fragrances just make you want to be sick though. You know what it smells like? The Nivea, big Nivea pot. The blue one, you know? Dry. Ugh. You know what I'll do? I'll let it sit on my skin and I'll get a bit oily because I actually need to film something in this makeup. So if I let it get a bit, you know, let my skin get involved. My skin get, you know, the oils and everything could be all right. Very pale. Okay, so obviously we're not reviewing this for the color, but for the texture. Oh my god, I look like a Tudor. I do have to say though, the pictures on Amazon were not the most correct, let's say, when it comes to how this looks. Okay, let me just finish up under the eyes. Okay, let's get this bronzer on my face quickly. This is the Miss Sporty Instaglow bronzer. Do you remember Miss Sporty? This is like back in the day. I didn't know they still made it anywhere. Do they still make this? Or is this like 20 years old? This is in the shade 002 Sunny Brunette. My face just stinks like Nivea cream. This is more, the colour's a bit off for a bronzer. Like, even not just in terms of the tone and shade for my skin tone, but it's almost blushy. Can you see? It almost has that hint of rosiness to it rather than bronze or terracotta. It's very much rosy. So I'm not the shade isn't great, but the texture itself and the way it blends is nice. Wait, is it? Maybe I spoke too soon. A bit patchy in some areas as well. Like I'm gonna have to take this off before I do anything else. I was gonna like do my makeup and then sit and film like a reaction video, but I can't sit in this makeup and do this. Okay, we have a blush, and the cheapest one I could find was from Rimmel London. And it came with a free bag. And this is Lasting Finish Soft Color Blush in 050 Live Pink. So again, I did forget to mention, when I was looking for the cheapest, it was also just, there wasn't like, pick from multiple shades. It was, you have this shade and that's what you're getting. Smells like makeup. That sounds cheap. Actually, it's not that bad if I think about it really hard. It's not that bad. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this big brush and just let's try and come on. Perhaps the foundation underneath is making everything look a little bit patchier than it should. Is it still shit? Is it better, or are my eyes just getting used to it? I don't know. We do have an eye pencil, but it really doesn't go with a look, but I think I'm going to use it anyway. This is from Essence, and I do quite like Essence and their stuff. And this is a long-lasting eye pencil in turquoise, which is this shade. Oh, it's a nice, like, I love these, the wind-up ones. They always seem a little bit more, well, I guess long-lasting. It's okay. It's not as smooth, perhaps as the ones from like Colourpop, for example, where they're really, really smooth and the colour just goes full on. Okay, let's take a look at the lip. This is from, I can't even see the brand because they've put a sticker right on top of it. I can't, Camadou? I don't even know. And this is this. What does it say? The shade is 7. I hate it when it's just a number. Okay. It smells decent. It came out really nice. Like, it's a really nice color. So if you want like a full rich color, it's nice. It's really smooth. It doesn't taste like anything. I find, again, most affordable brands I've tried, Essence, something else, some other brand, it tasted like a flavor. It was almost like they were trying to make the lipstick more, trying to mask something, but it made it almost unbearable to wear. So this is nice. It's actually it feels good on the lips, and I can't taste it. Okay, this is just another brand, Bluefin, and this is a mascara. Now look how classy this is. Imagine pulling this out in front of your friends. Okay. The wand is really nice. It's one of those ones with all like the business on the top. So you can get your bottom lashes, you can get right into the corner there. Let's give this a go. I do have to say, it doesn't really look like much product. It's actually on the brush itself. I do like that little nodule on the end there, just to get into all those, like, you know, the bottom lashes and all the little parts. I did smudge a little bit, unfortunately. Honestly, my lashes, I just curled them and now look at them hanging down. Miss Mascara is nothing impressive. If you have good lashes, like a thick lashes, all nice, then it's a nice mascara. It'll coat them and show your lashes. If you have terrible lashes like mine that need a bit of pushing up, really straight out, then it's probably not the best. It really doesn't do much. So I would maybe give that one a miss. Now I saw these lashes online, and yeah, it's like this whole set here. So let's do it. That mascara, where I got some on my skin, doesn't feel great. Oh my god, these are super, super curly. I don't think I've ever had false lashes that are so curly. They're getting curlier at... What? They got curlier as I took them off. This? Okay. Does the skin look better? I don't know. Does it look better? Should I powder it? That always seems to be my answer to making it look better. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to get these on because they're so tightly curled. Okay, let's just do it. Wait, surely that's the outside corner. No, these are terrible for me. Okay, so because my lashes stick, like, they go like down, I like rely on the lash being a little bit further down so I can stick my lashes to it. Oh god, these are terrible. I can't think of what it is off the top of my head, but these are like the eyelash equivalent to this. I don't know what to do. Like, I mean, like they look like, yes, they look curlier than any other one, but this is literally back on itself and they're very uncomfortable. They're touching my eyelids. So this is a definite no in that department. Anyway, so this is a full face of affordable makeup just from Amazon. Let me know what you thought of this down below. Let me know if there's anything you'll be looking into. I will link everything down below for you, even these lashes. Yeah, do consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.